my God! Welcome bitches, one and all, to my reaction to Season 4, Episode 23 of The Vampire Diaries, the finale, Graduation. Now, last time we had the veil lifted within Mystic Falls, which was equally terrifying and heartwarming. Like, when Cole came back, it was like, but Lexi, my beautiful Lexi, to watch her and Stefan have like a nice, sincere moment and just a nice catch-up talk like they used to was so beautiful to see. Now, unfortunately, we did end the episode with Bonnie attempting to bring Jeremy back for good, which resulted in her death. Now, does this mean she's permanently dead? I don't know. Does this mean Jeremy's permanently back? I don't know. Those are like my two biggest questions from last episode, because we had a lot going on, but that like final moment of seeing Bonnie look back at her body, like, what does this mean? Because I refuse to accept that Bonnie is actually gonna, like, I refuse to accept that this could be her last episode. Like, she finishes stuff up, the veil goes up, and she's gone. No, I refuse. So yes, very excited to get into it. Before we do, though, I do have a few Patreon questions to answer for the last couple of episodes, because I didn't manage to get question time out for them. Right, first up, what are your thoughts regarding Stefan's facial expressions when Damon brought Elena's humanity back, versus Damon's when Stefan was helping Elena with her guilt? Now, I went back and watched the scene. I got two very different vibes from it. The vibe I got from Stefan was that he was kind of, I don't know if you could say it was jealous, but he looked frustrated / annoyed that Damon was able to help Elena and he wasn't. Whereas on the flip side, Damon seemed upset, but I don't think Damon was upset that Stefan could do it and he didn't. I think he was upset simply because he couldn't do it, because he wanted to help Elena and he didn't know how. And it read as those moments, you know, when, for instance, when an ambulance shows up and they're giving CPR and you watch someone's loved one just stand back and like just watch what's happening because they can't do anything. It was that similar vibe. It's like, I want to help you, but I don't have the tool set to do it. I don't know how to do it. And so that's the different vibes I got from them. Stefan's felt very much like jealousy / annoyance that Damon could do it, whereas Damon's felt more like, why can't I do it, you know? Now, next up, what do you think of Katherine's behavior and reasoning when she was helping Elena with her humanity versus when Elena was crying and talking about Jeremy's tombstone? So I went back and watched it, and the way that I've always seen Katherine's opinion towards emotions is that she accepts them and she deals with them, but she doesn't process them. She doesn't try to get to a better place. She just accepts the shit and moves on. Whereas I think with someone like Elena, no matter if she's a vampire or not, she needs to process things and she needs to accept and move on in a healthy way. She needs to, like she did at the tombstone, sit down, accept that there's nothing she can do and she can't keep running away from this, and to just feel the emotions, let them in, and try and get past it. Whereas Katherine is very much the approach of, it's like tough love and soft love. It's like you either allow yourself to feel and get all in your emotions and all that, or you do the Katherine approach of, look, it feels shit, I hate the feeling, but we're moving on, we're getting through it, you know? Which you could argue which is better for a different kind of person. I think that every single person in the world has different coping mechanisms and needs different ways to accept and process things. And that's just two differences of opinion in my opinion. Now, our next and final question, why do you think Damon told Silas that his mind control doesn't work on him? I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, obviously in the moment with him him pretending to be Alaric, Damon saw right through it because logically it didn't make sense. So maybe that's what he means. Maybe like Damon isn't so easily influenced by people manipulating him using emotions, and so he's able to see the logic in things and able to see past it. That's how I interpreted that scene, but if you have a different interpretation, please let me know down below. I'm very intrigued to know. But yes, anyway, that is question time. I am so fucking excited to get into it, finish season 4 off, because then after that, not only do we have season 5 of The Vampire Diaries, but we are also starting the originals, which, I'm so excited, because I've only got like 4 slots. I'm so excited to have half of my week in terms of like recording reactions taken up by the Vampire Diaries universe. Like, fuck yeah, I'm ready. But yes, anyway, with that said, let's jump in to the finale of season 4 of The Vampire Diaries.
They rest unleashing hell on earth for their own selfish gains. And today, that's exactly what they're going to get.
Shit. That's so many supernatural beings that are about to wreak fucking havoc.
You reap what you sow, buddy. Let's be
Yeah.
very clear. Whatever time I have left here, I sure as hell don't plan on wasting on you. You got me?
Yeah, got you.
Nice one, girl. That's one of the few things that like I truly will never forgive Damon for.
I should be sacrificing my own happiness for the good of others, right? I should be upstairs grooming my hero hair.
Oh my God, Stefan, Jesus.
Now, care to hazard any guesses on what the hell went wrong?
I hit kind of.
Bonnie died.
Graduation is the most important event of our lives. The last ceremony of our youth. It is our rite of freaking passage. Hell will freeze over.
To think that she's dead right now.
Just promise me that today is a friend day.
Okay. I promise.
It might be your last friend day, my darling.
I was just going to say that. Make sure you say your goodbyes.
Oh my God. Is this really the end of Bonnie? Is she truly gonna die?
Hey. Well, there it is. That smile.
I was about to say, we haven't seen that in so
I wasn't sure we
long.
were gonna see that again.
Pure, genuine joy.
Hello, Atlanta. It's your dead friend Connor here. You remember
Fuck,
me?
I forgot about Rebecca and Matt. Fuck.
Vaughn.
Got a little message for you, laddie. Straight from the mouth of the witch, Ketsia.
Huh?
We want Silas, and we want the cure. You either give me what I want, or they die.
So Ketsia's given them a message. What the fuck?
So Ketsia found me and reminded me of my supernatural destiny. Cure Silas, and then kill Silas. End of story.
Nice one, Stefan. Well done. He just took his heart out, but are the rules of death still in play for these people? Like, can you kill these guys, or is he just going to stand up and not have a heart? You know what I mean?
Packing C4.
So this is Alaric with vampire abilities, okay. But if he just blew them up, then does that mean Alaric's gone for now?
We're alive. We're not gonna be stuck as ghosts in misery on the other side.
You're done now.
Ooh. Is she going to take his place?
My shadow self is living a better life than I am. So if I don't get that immortality, I may just have to get rid of her altogether.
Katherine, your shadow self is living a better life than you because you are a deplorable person. You only look out for your own needs. You don't care about any others. And even when you do care about them, you still care about yourself more. Like, a lot more. So it's funny when you deal with something like this and they complain so much about having such a horrible life when they just do it to themselves.
Consider it a graduation present.
Damon, I can't take that.
Sure you can. Looks like it might be cherry flavor.
I can't.
Well, I guess that answers the sire bond question.
That was interesting. I didn't think about that.
You're my sister, and I love you, no matter what you choose. How is it even when you're dead, you're the bane of my existence?
I feel like that's what Elena is looking for. She isn't looking for complete and total, I want you to do this. She's just looking for whatever you do, I'm still going to love you, you know? I feel like that's the same for anyone in life. You're not looking for someone to give you an ultimatum. You're looking for them to simply say that they love you no matter what.
They have yet to address their biggest issue.
Enlighten me.
Sire Bond's gone. Elena's emotions are back.
Does she love him?
She's the love of my life. I'd go back to her in a heartbeat. If that's not how she feels, then maybe that's exactly what I need to hear to get my ass out the door.
I definitely think that if Elena doesn't feel that way, he needs his distance. So they can't be killed. Okay, that's answered that question.
What was that?
Nothing.
Fine.
Damon, why isn't this healed?
Because the bullet was laced with werewolf venom, okay? That enters your dick.
Fuck! And Klaus is in New Orleans.
That wound will kill you.
What about the cure?
Don't.
Jeremy's right.
No, not Damon. Like, if Elena was the epitome of humanity, Damon has been the epitome of being a vampire and loving it, you know?
I'm wearing the Gilbert ring. I can't be killed by anything supernatural, so maybe if you're the one who detonates the bomb, I won't die.
Absolutely not. Blow into a billion pieces the ring with it.
Exactly.
The first rule of truly living. Do the thing you're most afraid of.
She's pushed him off and taken his place, hasn't she? Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, my
I
darling.
can't be killed and you can't miss graduation. Please, go.
No.
Run!
Well done, Rebecca.
What have you done?
I finally chose one of the good ones.
Aww. Get fucked, mate. Well done, Rebecca.
Wherever Damon is taking Vaughn right now, it's a stall. Because Damon hasn't had time to bury Silas' body yet.
I was wondering that because they were saying that he dragged the stone body and threw it in the lake and all that, but I was like, we weren't shown that. And for all we saw, Silas was practically stuck to that wall. So can you even get him off?
Let's go graduate.
Fuck
Klaus,
yeah.
now is not the time to decide that you are over me. I'm gonna call you every 10 minutes until you get your ass here to save Damon's life.
Now's not the time to decide you're over me.
Honey Bennett, are you crying?
It's our last hurrah before you guys go off to college.
Before we go off to college,
Oh my darling.
we can choose our own roommates. We could get a triple room.
I'm happy we're all here.
Group hug.
I don't hug.
Oh, get over yourself.
Oh, it's so sweet seeing Caroline so happy and seeing them all together, but knowing that Bonnie has died, like, it feels weird to say that because she's right here. You know what I mean? Let's go, Matt.
William Duncan. Caroline Forbes.
Caroline!
Lena Gilbert.
Aww.
Isn't that the witch your friend Caroline killed? And over there, that's my hybrid friend Adrian, also dead.
I was sitting here and I was like, can they please, like, I know that it's impossible, but can they please just have a nice graduation and then deal with all the shit afterwards? But I just knew they would be in the fucking crowd. Fuck's sake.
I died last night, and I want the same thing you want.
Let's do it together.
Oh.
This will hold you till dark.
But everything you just said.
It's true. We don't always get what we want.
Damn, Bonbon. Jesus.
Where'd you put Silas? One more jolt, a werewolf toxin, and you'll be dead within minutes.
Yeah, he's putting more and more of it in. I mean, nice one, Alaric, but Damon.
What do you want me to do? Stand here and watch him die? Or force feed him the cure? Stefan.
Huh? Oh, for fuck's sake.
There are plenty more of these to go around. I can do this all day.
That was the most badass entrance I've ever fucking seen. Go the fuck off, Klaus. Jeez. I was so in shock by the head being taken off that it took me a good few seconds to process that Klaus was here. Like, my brain was just still processing, like, what the fuck just happened?
Those all healed up? Good. Ouch.
Oof.
I taught her that swing.
You know it's not polite to eavesdrop, right?
I was gonna say, I love that they're downstairs listening.
I figure once we've served our time for all the bad things we've done, then it's just about letting go, moving on.
Aww.
Even after everything I put you through, you never gave up on me.
I kind of owed you one.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh.
Human blood is your downfall. You got the raw end of the vampire deal. You deserve whatever you want out of life.
Aww. Will he take it, though?
I received your graduation announcement. I assume you're expecting cash? I had considered offering you a first-class ticket to join me in New Orleans, but I knew what your answer would be.
I was going to say, with Bonnie, Elena, and Caroline, their whole thing of, like, wanting to go to college together and all that, you would think that she would stay in the Vampire Diaries, but we don't even know if Bonnie's going to be alive. And then Elena didn't send her things through in time, so it's just like, what the fuck is going to happen next season? They're all talking about graduating, but does that mean we're staying in Mystic Falls? But yeah, back to topic. I don't know if it logistically can work for these two.
Tyler is now free to return to Mystic Falls.
Oh.
He's your first love. I intend to be your last, however long it takes.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Because, like, that's a really nice move in that, like, thank you for actually letting go and allowing her to be with the person she loves. But to do it with the intention of her being with you in the future, I don't know how I feel about that. That feels weird to me. It's like it's equally romantic and psychotic to, like, give someone something knowing or hoping/knowing that they'll be with you in the future, you know? But I suppose I will try and see the nice side of it.
You would rather die than be human, and you expect me to be okay with that?
I didn't say you're supposed to be okay with it. I just said I'm not sorry.
That's fair.
And there's no apology in the world that encompasses all the reasons that I'm wrong for you.
Damn.
I'm not sorry that knowing you has made me question everything. That in death, you're the one that made me feel most alive. But I am not sorry that I'm in love with you. I love you, Damon.
Oh, that was so cute. Like, for them, that was cute. Let's go. Oh, I didn't know that that was going to make me that happy. You know, like, that filler made me have, like, the biggest grin on my face. But, yeah, I think that that was, like, the like, most perfect moment for them to tell each other that they love each other. Like, by being just brutally honest about who each other is. Like, go the fuck off, guys. I'm excited to see where they go. Oh, Stefan. I do feel for you, bud. Sending my love, bud. I hope you feel better.
Stefan?
Think the quarry will be deep enough to bury Silas?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna stumble on him there. Do you want me to,
No, it's all right. I got Lexi coming with me.
Oh, this feels so awkward.
I'm not happy about Elena, but I'm not happy for you either.
Oh.
I just want you to know that.
Thanks, brother.
Well, that's really sweet. He didn't have to say that. That's really sweet.
I can't say goodbye to her. I left her a letter. She'll find it when all this is over. I'm ready.
Bon bon.
You got the girl, man.
I got the girl.
Aww.
Now don't screw it up.
Yeah. Don't screw it up, mate.
And she will always be an epic love. Contrary to popular belief, there are actually multiple ones.
Agreed.
Especially for a vampire.
Yeah, especially for someone who lives so long.
Never been to Portland.
Bye-bye, Lexi.
Well, well. Speaking of unfinished business.
Is he gonna vanish? Come on. Thank fuck for that. Jesus Christ.
Happy graduation, cupcake.
Katherine, are you serious? Are you fucking serious right now? Are they both gonna go? Is he back?
It worked, Jer. I did a spell that brought you back. I didn't think it would work, but I
closed the veil and you're still here.
Oh my god, he can see ghosts. He can see ghosts. Is that why he can see her right now? Bro, stop. Oh my, I can't handle this.
I can't feel your hand.
Yeah.
What's going on, Bonnie? Why can't I feel you?
Oh my god.
Tell Elena and Caroline that I'm spending the summer with my mom.
I can't.
For the first time in forever, my friends are okay. I don't want to take that from them.
Oh my god. I can't move on just yet. I need a moment. That was beautiful. I'm so happy that Jeremy is back. Jeremy's never been my favorite character, but watching everyone grieve for him not only made me appreciate him more, but it made me appreciate the connections that they have to him. And I think it's going to be so special for Elena to have him back. Like watching Elena, Alaric, and Jeremy in the, what you call it? I can't even remember right now. In the place where people get buried. Watching them all have a drink and just like laugh and like you saw the pure joy on her face. I'm so happy that she has him back, but my bonbon. I can't accept that she's gone. I can't. They can't kill her off midway through the fucking show. I refuse to believe this. Either we're going to be seeing her a lot with Jeremy seeing her, or she's going to find some way to come back, but like no witch has ever come back before, so I don't see that being a possibility, but fuck. And like she can't bring the whole fucking veil down because that'll bring everyone back. And now that it's done and like now that the triangle was completed and they had their moment where they brought it down, put it back up, is that done now? Has it been depleted? Would you have to do another one?
I know that we were under duress today, so I understand if you don't want to.
I need to keep my love life a low vampire zone too. So whatever happens on the road stays on the road, all right? But I do know that it's time that I start truly living. And since you almost killed me this year, I figured it's your obligation to show me how.
That is so fucking cute. I'm so down. I'm so down for that.
I never had a graduation, a prom, or, you know, a life, but you did.
So what's her goal here? She's talking about Elena having everything. So what, is she gonna like fucking take over her life? She gonna lock Elena somewhere and pretend to be her?
I stole your happiness? You killed my brother.
Ooh, fuck her up, Elena. Oh, fuck! Don't you fucking dare.
Your end.
Oh! Is she gonna do what I was thinking? Like lock Elena somewhere and like take over her life?
But every single thing I did to get this, I did for you. So that the choice of whether you wanted to be a vampire or not would always be yours.
Is she gonna like use it on Katherine? Yes! Do it!
Girl.
Oh my god!
Have a nice human life, Katherine.
Shut the fuck up. Now we are not moving on so quickly. What the fuck? Let's go. Oh my god, the idea of having a human Katherine as well. Is she just gonna be murdered? Is he not in there? Did he break out?
Don't bother. I'm not there.
Oh fuck.
They're bound by nature. Nature demands balance, so every spell has a loophole.
Is it because Bonnie died?
I could never die, so nature needed to find a balance. A doppelganger.
So this is finally your real face?
Not exactly.
Hello, my shadow self.
What? Sorry, what the fuck? I wasn't gonna pause because I know that we're so close to the end, but like, I can't like, what? So Stefan has like a set of doppelgangers as well. He's one of the list of his doppelgangers. So like, what? No, there can't be more out there because like we've only met Elena's doppelganger, Katherine, because she was also a vampire. So if Stefan's doppelgangers didn't become vampires, then they would be long dead. Because it was a huge gap between Katherine and Elena, like 300 years or something, wasn't it? So what a revelation though. So a doppelganger is born. So wait, hold on. We'll get into all of that when we finish it. I know we're literally at the end. Fuck yeah, he's throwing Stefan in. Shit. So what, is he going to take Stefan's place? Is he doing what I thought Katherine was going to do? Is he burying Stefan, like in the lake, obviously, not bury, but he's putting him in the lake so that he can take over his life? But fucking hell, so let's get into it. So a doppelganger is born from the immortality spell. So does that mean the original Elena, like the original Petrova line, did that start with someone who did the immortality spell? But who then? I mean, they spoke of Silas's lover and Ketsia, wasn't it? Ketsia got pissed because Silas had a lover that he was going to use the immortality spell on. So was that Elena's ancestor? Was she the person that was the immortality spell was used on, and that's why she has doppelgangers as well? What a revelation. Oh my god. I did not expect that. When they were talking about doppelgangers, I was like, oh my god, wait, so this is the original Elena? And then the fucking revelation that it was Stefan's doppelganger. So yes, there we have season 4, episode 23 of The Vampire Diaries. And fuck me, was that a good episode. That was so fucking good. We had so many amazing points. Katherine is now human. What does this mean? Is she just going to be murdered? Or is she going to try and live a human life? Are we going to see it? Or is she just going to already like be out of town? I mean, like, she can't. So Katherine's literal entire being is about being a vampire. She needs her strength, she needs her speed, she needs her compulsion. She needs it all. So take all of that away. Who the fuck is she? I pray that we get to see it next season. I pray that we get to see a little bit, even if she's not around for long, just a little bit of human Katherine, because that would be incredible. We had Elena and Damon finally say that they loved each other. I fucking knew that she would still love him. I was not accepting that her love was limited to the sire bond. Fuck no. So I'm glad that we cleared the air and they had that beautiful scene together. I take away what happened right at the end. I'm also glad that Stefan could hear it, because then this like leaves the door open for him to get out of town for a bit and actually live a life separate from Elena and Mystic Falls, because he's been so heavily linked to it for so long. Now that he can't have the girl, maybe getting some space is all he needs. But taking into account what happened at the end there, yikes. I hope that they're able to figure out what happened soon. I hope they're able to figure out that this isn't Stefan, but like, will he even stay around? Because as far as everyone knows, Stefan is leaving town. So is Silas just gonna be Silas and not even go back to Mystic Falls? Because they're not going to question it. They're not going to question that Stefan's vanished, because he would have wanted to leave anyway. So like, we're in a bit of a shit situation here. And like, why would they go looking for Stefan? So how long is he going to be stuck down there? Now Bonnie, Bonnie, my darling. Bonnie is dead. She's now on the other side. What does this mean? Does this mean that she's never going to come back? Obviously Jeremy can see her, so I'm assuming that we're going to be seeing Bonnie a fair bit next season through Jeremy. But it just fucking sucks. I pray to the fucking gods that we can find some way to bring her back. I fucking hope we can. We were able to bring Jeremy back, but that was through Bonnie using like every ounce of magic she had to the point where she died. So we can't exactly do that again, and we don't really have a witch to do it. So what are we going to do? Can she use magic on the other side? But we haven't seen a witch able to do that before. I don't know. Many questions on that front. I'm just praying that she's not dead. Now, ending off the season, obviously, they're all graduating. They're all done. Caroline has, like, applied to colleges. Elena didn't. But all in all, they're done with high school. So are we going to be leaving Mystic Falls at all? Or are we still going to be centered here? Now that we have the originals to go into, I'm not so pressed on them leaving Mystic Falls, because we're going to be seeing a different city anyway. We're going to be going from like Mystic Falls in the Vampire Diaries to then like a huge fucking metropolitan city in the originals. So very different vibe. So I'm not going to be annoyed if they stay in Mystic Falls, but I don't know. It could be interesting to mix things up. It could be interesting to see them actually venture out and like see Caroline off in college and Elena off somewhere else if she manages to like compel someone to let her go to college, you know? Like, oh my god, what if they do that? What if we like have the whole of next season just them on like a college campus? That could be cool. But yes, an incredible episode overall, and I'm so excited to be getting into season 5 and the originals. But yes, let's jump into Patreon questions before I forget. Right, first up, what do you think of the parallel between Elena's speech to Stefan at the beginning of the season versus what she tells Damon in this episode? I mean, it very much speaks to what we were talking about. I can't remember what we were talking about it. We were having like an in-depth discussion about how Elena sees Stefan as like the right choice in terms of like society and seeing someone as a good person. Like it's what your brain tells you is a good option. Whereas Damon, he may not be a good option. He may be the worst decision she's ever made, but she loves him and she wants to be with him. And that may not seem like the right choice. It may not seem like a good option. It's the option that she has to pick because she loves him. And yeah, it does sort of feel a bit shitty for Damon because she's basically saying you're the worst decision I ever made. But I don't know. He himself accepts that he has done some shit, and he himself accepts that he's not necessarily a good person. So I don't think that it's too bad for him to hear, so long as he knows that she loves him, you know? But yeah, like I said, that was a fantastic speech that they had, and it felt like the speech that was needed to be had between Elena and Damon. Like, it was perfect for those two characters. Now, moving on, next up, did it surprise you when Silas's true face was revealed? What do you think it means? I mean, it definitely fucking surprised me. Jesus, I did not see that coming out. Like, I had not made the connection to the immortality spell and the doppelganger thing because we didn't know that. So just like, it felt so out of the blue, but in true Vampire Diaries fashion, it makes sense. Like, the doppelgangers have to come from somewhere. So if nature is making a balance between something that cannot die, it's going to make it so that he continuously dies throughout history. Like, that's just such a cool connection. I fucking love that. In terms of what I think it means, I mean, when it links to Elena, it must mean that Elena's doppelganger line started from the original spell as well. And the only other person in history that we know... Do we know that she used it, though? Because we know that Silas has a lover, and that's what pissed Ketsia off, because he wanted to use the spell with her to be together forever. So did he? But then if he did, where is she? Because surely she would still be alive as well. If they truly cannot die, then surely she would be alive, but his whole point is wanting to die so that he can be with her. So how does that make sense in terms of Elena's doppelganger line? Maybe it started later on. Maybe someone later on in history actually found the spell and they used it, and that was the start of Elena's doppelganger line. I'm just so interested to find out more about that and where the Petrova line's original descendant is from. And now moving on, next up, our final question. What is your favorite season finale so far? I'm going to need to look that up. I'm going to need to have like a little refresh as to what happened in all of the finales, because I can remember season 3 with Elena, but I cannot remember 2 and 1. So season 1, we had the whole thing with the tomb vampires and John setting off the device, and we ended, oh my god, we ended with thinking it was Elena in the kitchen when actually it was Katherine. That was fucking incredible. Season 2, we had the whole thing with Claus, didn't we? And we ended with Stefan leaving with him. Was that also the episode that Jenna died? No, Jenna was already dead. Okay, so that was another fantastic finale anyway. And then season 3 finale was obviously Elena becoming a vampire, which was insane. So if I was going to rank all 4 of them, I would say season 2 finale 4th, because like we're dealing with the best of the best. So like even though I'm putting it 4th, it was still fucking incredible. Only because it was great, but when I compare it to the other 3, there are like more key moments in the other 3 that I found shocking. And then I'm going to put season 1 3rd, because oh my fucking god, the revelation of Katherine, that was my first ever like, what the fuck is going on in the Vampire Diaries? And I loved that. And then here's the tough one. What do I put second and what do I put first? I think I'm going to put this episode second, because Even though I adored this episode and we had so many good moments, people coming back, seeing Jeremy, seeing Lexi, seeing Alaric, watching Bonnie die, like we had so many amazing key moments this episode, but nothing will ever compare to watching Elena wake up as a vampire. Season 3 finale, fucking hell, watching them go over the bridge, watching her and Matt drowning, Stefan saving Matt first, and like just slowly coming to terms with the fact that Elena was dying. And then the revelation that she had had vampire blood in her system. Like, fucking incredible. But yeah, season 3 and 4 have been absolutely fantastic. The Vampire Diaries has literally just got up and up. It's just slowly got better and better, and it started off amazing. Like, I remember saying back in season 1 finale that it was like a 10 out of 10. If that was a 10 out of 10, season 4 is a fucking 20 out of 10. Like, it's just slowly gotten so much better. But it started off so strong, which is so rare for TV shows. They normally, in my like experience, a lot of TV shows start off pretty shit season 1. Well, to be fair, you either have that they start off really strong and slowly decline, or you have them start off quite rough around the edges and then they find their groove and they're fucking incredible. I feel like when you have a show like this where it's like 8 seasons, that's where you know that like it slowly got better over time. But when you look at something with like 3 seasons, a lot of the time it's because it started off amazing and like sort of fell off towards the end. At least that's like the general curve. Obviously there's going to be outliers where it's just incredible all the way through or shit all the way through. But yes, anyway, I'm done rambling. With all that said, that was an incredible episode. I am so fucking excited to get to season 5 and to start the originals and to just have 2 shows set in the Vampire Diaries universe in 1 week. Like, that's gonna be so fun to watch. Anyway, with all that said, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon, be able to find the early and uncut reactions to the Vampire Diaries and soon the originals. I've also left a link to my Twitch, my Discord, and my socials, so be sure to follow them if you are interested. And Jess, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.